guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be doing my monthly favorites for the month of May 2022. I cannot believe that we are already done 5 months in the year 2022. This year is just flying by. And like the holidays felt like they've been coming so much quicker. You had New Year's and we have Valentine's Day. My husband and my son's birthdays are both in January. My oldest son's birthday was this month. My mother's birthday was also this month. And you have Mother's Day, Father's Day. It just feels like everything is just coming so quickly. I'm having such a difficult time keeping up. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about some of my favorites. Beauty products, skincare, makeup, just things that I enjoyed in the month of May. The first two products, these are part of Target's beauty line, the Love Beauty and Planet. I say Target because Target is the only place that I have seen these. This one is the Muru Butter and Rose Bountiful Moisture Body Wash. It says it has lush moisture with acts of love for our planet. Both of these are vegan and cruelty free. That's one thing about this brand that I'm really loving. This one is just the Love Beauty and Planet. This one is Beloved, which is kind of like a branch of the Love Beauty and Planet line. This body wash, it is so lovely. Yeah, the fragrance is Muru Butter and Rose. That is the fragrance. It smells so good. I'm not usually a rose person, but oh my god, this just smells so clean and fresh, kind of like a spa. I think it's a combination of the Muru Butter with the rose that's making the fragrance so much fresher so it doesn't smell like too overly floral. This is so rich and creamy. It just feels like such a luxurious experience in the shower. It leaves my skin feeling very soft and smooth, not stripped. It actually helps to add moisture into the skin. There's 20 fluid ounces of product in here. It says that there is a 25% bonus product in here. This has been lasting me forever. I'm like not even quite halfway through this bottle. I think I got this for Mother's Day. So yeah, this is lasting me a pretty good amount. I am really enjoying this. And then this one is the Beloved Hibiscus Water and Jasmine Vegan Cruelty-Free Body Cream. This is also from Love Beauty and Planet, specifically from Beloved, which is kind of like a branch, you know, once again, that I mentioned from this brand. This smells so good. They do have other fragrances. I really didn't like those as much as this one. The Hibiscus Water and Jasmine just smells so freaking good. As you can see, I'm almost done. This is going to be going into my next empties. This is so rich but lightweight at the same time. Like it feels very rich on the skin, but it sinks right in and just leaves the skin feeling very soft and plump and smooth and hydrated. I have really been loving this formula. Both of these will definitely be a repurchase. I may not get the same fragrance in this one, but this formula has been absolutely amazing. Both of these have been wonderful for my skin. And I have a couple of skincare products in here. I think I only have two. Yes, we have two skincare products. This one is from Pixi Skin Treats. It is the Glow Tonic 5% glycolic acid exfoliating toner. This is amazing. The first time I tried this was like a little bitty sample that I got from Ulta. This tonic leaves my skin so smooth. It leaves it just very bright and glowy and healthy looking. It helps to exfoliate dead skin cells. Whenever I use this, I mainly use this at night. I'll wake up the next morning and my skin just looks brighter. It looks healthier. It smells really good too. They have a retinol formula and I was trying to decide between the retinol one and this one, so I went ahead and went with this one only because I was using so many other retinol serums and creams. I didn't want to go overboard with the retinol. But the Glow Tonic, this one is really nice. The vitamin C one is also really good. This will definitely be a repurchase. This is the kind of middle size. Pixi is kind of pricey. That's the only reason why I have not like branched out and used more of the products, because they do cost a little bit more. They do have one that's like super big. That one was cost a lot more than this one. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this product. I think it's making my skin just very glowy, more smooth, just healthier looking. I'm loving this. This is from Maylin Goat, I think is how you pronounce it. It's the Resurfacing Face Serum. There's 1 fluid ounces in here, 30 milliliters. This came out of a BoxyCharm. I think it was my March BoxyCharm. I have been absolutely loving this serum. Now, if you're someone that has more sensitive skin, I would stay away from this. This is going to be way too harsh for you. But for someone like me, I have like oily skin. My skin's a little bit tougher. It can handle, you know, exfoliating and, you know, resurfacing and peels and all that. Glycolic acid, AHAs. I don't really have a problem with irritation. This one has glycolic acid in it. And mainly what I do is I use it on my more problem areas. Now, in high school and in my early 20s, I had really bad acne, and that resulted in I have scarring here, I have scarring here, I have a little bit of texture and scarring here, also here, and I have a little scar in the middle of my nose, and then I have like some deeper, more frown lines on my forehead. The acne was something I couldn't help. I did everything I could to try to get rid of that, and eventually I just kind of outgrew it. But as far as like the frown lines and other things, I didn't really take care of my skin the way that I should. I wasn't very kind to myself, you know, back in my youth. So whenever I'm using a resurfacing product, you know, a glycolic acid, a peel. It's not necessarily for anti-aging, although, you know, I think we all love, you know, anti-aging, but I'm mainly using it to kind of help reverse some of that damage. And what I do with this is I focus it in those areas. So I put some drops on my forehead. I focus it right on these areas. I don't put it all over my face. I just focus it on those areas. I rub it in there really good. And this has been doing an amazing job to help smooth those areas. My frown lines look so much better. Even the scarring, the texture is a lot smoother. It doesn't look so deep and like, you know, bumpy on the skin, as it were. Everything just looks smoother and just softer. I've really been enjoying this. This is something I'm definitely going to repurchase. I need to go online and see where I can find it, but this has been one of my absolute favorite resurfacing type products, and I would definitely repurchase this because I've been loving this. This has been doing wonders for my skin. The rest of the products are makeup. I have 3 palettes. I have a foundation and a cream brush. First of all, the foundation. This is from Goss. This is his Luxury Cream Foundation. The shade I got is in shade number 6. Now, he only has currently 12 shades, and I've seen a lot of people complain about it, but Wayne is a smaller brand. He's doing this out of pocket. I'm not surprised that there are only 12 shades, but there is a pretty good range from light to deep. I could have gone 1 or 2 shades deeper. It looks like a little bit warmer, like in the little jar here. It's more neutral and slightly lighter than I would like, but the formula itself is absolutely amazing. It looks so smooth on the skin. It evens everything out. It's not like super greasy or super oily. It looks just like skin. And even though, you know, because I have oily skin, this is not a mattifying product. I do have to sit down with powder, and I do have to touch up a little bit throughout the day. The way that it looks when I first apply it in the morning is exactly how it looks in the evening. The formula itself has not changed. And I'm not like a huge cream foundation person, but this has been just absolutely beautiful. I have been loving this. And then I have this cream blush from Half Cake. This is the Candy Paint. I bought this in a bundle. It had a cream bronzer and a cream highlighter as well. This shade is American Pie. They got me with this packaging. I have been seeing them on Instagram and ads for months, and I finally decided, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and break down and grab some products, and I actually have this in an eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be talking about. I really enjoyed this blush. The only negative I would say is that in the pan, and like on camera, it does, you can kind of see it switching a little bit like from pink to red, but in the pan and on the website, it's a deep, rich red. On the face, it immediately goes to a fuchsia pink. So that was a little bit disappointing. I've been trying to find a rich red cream blush that's actually truly red on the cheeks. I haven't found one yet other than the Charm shade from AOA Studios, but the formula is beautiful. It's kind of balmy, emollient, but not like super emollient, like it's not greasy or oily, and it blends over powder so beautifully, and it lasts all day. This has become one of my favorite cream blush formulas. I have loved this. I might go ahead and grab a couple more of the shades. It is just beautiful. Continuing with Half Caked, we have the Pretty Precious 9 Pigment Eyeshadow Palette. I did kind of a full face. I did that bundle with the cream products, and then I did a lippy and then the eyeshadow palette. And this palette is so pretty. It has these beautiful little cool tone, jewel tone shades in here. This green shade right here, which is called Euphoria. This shade is just absolutely glorious. This is beautiful emerald green. I mean, look at that. It's just absolutely stunning. All the shimmers in here were so beautiful. This shade right here, which is called Twinkle Twinkle. Kind of a brassy kind of a shimmer. Just beautiful. This palette Oh my god, I have a lot of warm toned kind of palettes, warm tone neutrals, and I'm wanting to add more cool tones to my collection, and this is just a beautiful cool tone palette. I think this is only $12. Like, it was very, very inexpensive. Absolutely beautiful palette, absolutely beautiful formula. I wouldn't mind picking up some more palettes from Half Cake Beauty and like testing them out. Then we have from Violet Voss the Sunkissed Summer Palette. This is part of their Pro Series. It's the eyeshadow and pressed pigment palette. I ordered this off of their website, I believe, but I do believe it's also in Sephora. Beautiful rich summer shades. This yellow right here, which is called Sensation, it's a really beautiful, rich, pigmented yellow. Let me see how well it'll show up in a swatch. On the eyelid, it's extremely pigmented. It may not show up as well in a swatch. Let me see here. Oh, see? You can see it pretty well there. It's absolutely beautiful. I thought this palette was very simple, yet very glamorous at the same time. You can put together really beautiful, gorgeous daytime summer looks and then kick it up a notch and take it more dramatic. I'm not usually a glitter girl. I don't usually like glitter shades, but this shade right here, Berry Hot, it is absolutely stunning. The micro glitters are really, really fine, and it does feel kind of gritty, you know, as far as the texture. But when you wet the brush or you use a sticky base, it is just so beautiful. I mean, look at that. It kind of has a pink to like a light gold kind of a shift to it. It is just absolutely stunning. Definitely one of my favorite kind of glitter formulas in my collection. Not a glitter person, but this one was gorgeous. The mattes in here blended beautifully. They were pigmented. They blended like butter. The shimmers in here, all of them. This whole palette was just absolutely beautiful. The standout shade, though, was that Berry Hot glitter, which is surprising, like I said, because I am not a glitter shadow person. The last palette that we're going to be talking about, and my last favorite for May 2022, is the Alva eyeshadow palette from Unzai. This is one of the palettes that came in my Easter mystery box. I did get the big one this time instead of the smaller one. This one is just a really pretty mauve toned palette, just like pretty mauve berries, and then you do have some pops of yellow in here. This yellow is super pigmented. This yellow shimmer is just so pretty. I mean, look at that. The Unzai formula is just so nice in general. I mean, just gorgeous, shiny, wet looking. There are a couple of like duochrome type shades. This one right here, which is Dandelion and Lilac. Both of those are kind of duochromy. The shimmers are extremely creamy. Let's go ahead and swatch. You can see just, oh my god, just so beautiful. I've really enjoyed putting together just really pretty, rich, mauve looks with this palette. And then you can just kind of focus in here and do just a really pretty kind of a gold palette. This one does remind me a little bit of the Sunset Violet Voss palette. It's like if you put them side by side, you can get similar looks with these two palettes. I didn't really notice that at first, but yeah, this palette is pretty similar to this one. There just happens to be a little bit more tones in here, a little bit of variance in those shimmers and those duochrome shades. But yeah, as far as the basic berry gold color story, they are very similar. I did order the new Unzai collection, so that is on the way. Once that gets there, I will be doing a full try-on for you guys. I'm excited about that. But that is all of my favorites for May 2022. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and you are not already subscribed, I would love it if you would consider joining my little family and hitting subscribe, and make sure to tap the notification bell so you get notified of any videos coming up in the future. You can also follow me on my other socials. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Be safe, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.